Hi, welcome to another edition of IP Somm. I'm Heather Boyd, owner and proprietor of Pillar IP, and my guest today is Melissa Saunders. She's the owner and proprietor of Trailwood Accounting. And Melissa actually joined me today because we've just on Pillar IP, we've hired her to come in and be kind of a virtual CFO for helping set up our chart of accounts. And we've got a lot of multi-currency associates and people that we deal with. So we were having a lot of issues with our accounting software, and Melissa's a specialist in that. So we've just finished an entire session, and we're definitely in need of a drink. So today we're going to be sharing the Willow Bridge Estate Sauvignon Blanc. It's from Western Australia. I've never tried this one before, so we're going to give it a shot. Again, the quick, easy way to open up a Calvin clasp is to grab the entire neck of the bottle, twist it, and the top just comes right off. So you learn little tips here as well. We'll give this a try. Now, a Sauvignon Blanc, generally speaking, has grassy notes. It's light. It's got some acidity to it. Easy sipping wine, really goes well with salads, fish, that kind of thing. A traditional benchmark Sauvignon Blanc would have flavor or aromas of cat's pee on a gooseberry bush. So, all right. Cheers. Cheers. Let's try this out. Oh, that is nice.
I like that. Yeah.
It's got a little bit of grapefruit notes in there, right?
Yep.
Which is my favorite flavor for Sauvignon Blanc. What we're going to chat about today, we're just going to have a conversation about the importance of having the right consultant come in and talk to you about your business, and when you're getting into group situations, how important it is to make sure that you are branding and messaging when you're cross-promoting other people's businesses really affects the outcome of that cross-promotion. Your specialty lies in setting up the businesses to make sure that they function appropriately for the type of business that they're in.
That's right.
Setting up the chart of accounts, making sure that it's an easy flow from doing your business and being able to charge people and take in money and then all your expenses, recording all those properly. So that CFO function that you have, to me, is the most value. And then I go see another accountant to actually do my corporate taxes at the end of the year. I've also hired your company to help with doing all the bookkeeping and training.
Absolutely.
In the software that we're using.
Typically, when we come in, we do an assessment on how that company runs, what their processes are, and then we look at their accounts and the state of their books just to see where errors have happened and try to bring improvements. Not all accountants and bookkeepers are created equal. We all have our own experiences. We all have our own education. It's a very wide range of people that you get that are providing similar services. So I think the key when you're looking for an accountant, a CFO, or a bookkeeper, it's really important to understand kind of your business, what you need, and make sure you get the right qualified person that can give you the value added stuff that you're looking for your business.
Right.
It's key that you need to have the right professional at the right time, because if you have someone that comes in and looks at your books and say, you know, I can provide you these services from A to Z, I think you need the full complement. If you're not ready to have those services provided to you, it's not the right time for you to engage that individual for that service.
Exactly. And finances play a big role in that.
Absolutely.
I mean, one of the things that Melissa is going to do for me is she's going to help me set a budget for next year in terms of how much I'm spending on attending conferences, promotional marketing, money that I can hand out to some Olympic athletes that I sponsor, charitable donations.
Absolutely.
You're all putting those in. And the reason I chose Melissa is because another friend of ours gave a highly recommended or gave her a high recommendation for this exact reason, for setting budgets, for looking at everything and making sure that we're charging enough for the services that we're providing based on the amount of time we're spending, the fact that I've got a couple of employees, so we've got to cover those costs off. So the importance here is making sure that people in business understand they don't need to do it alone. You invite consultants in to consult with you for very specific reasons. I don't know anything about accounting and bookkeeping and making sure my financial records are in order so that it makes it easier for the bookkeeper and or the accountant at the end of the year. And so I feel like I have a relationship with you because you were referred to me by someone who I trust in business. And hopefully now, once we've developed our relationship, I'll be in a position to be able to refer you to other people. So many people don't know what intellectual property law is. They don't know exactly what I do. So when they say, oh, you need branding kind of thing, a lot of people will refer me. I don't create anything. Let's be clear. I am not the creative type. I can sit in a room with you and tell you what you can and cannot have in terms of trademarks, industrial designs, patents. But the reality is that I'm looking at it from the point of view of what is registrable, what's protectable, what's enforceable, from an intellectual property standpoint. Stay in your niche, right?
Absolutely. And you can even, in the accounting industry, I have a number of friends and people that I work with that are in theory, in competition with me. But there's enough business and we're all different in our approach that, you know, what's not a good fit for me may be a good fit for them. So I can pass that information on, and it's very fluid back and forth between everyone in the industry.
Yeah, we have the same thing on the intellectual property side because as I've stated several times, I'm not a lawyer, so I don't do any of the federal court actions. I have a lot of lawyers that I can refer business to for that specific reason, whether it's different for each person. Like I will refer patent litigation to a specific lawyer that I know, and trademark litigation to another lawyer that I will work closely with because I've got all the information for it. So creating the evidence helps save money for my clients. They're still doing all the litigation side of stuff, but everybody wins in that situation. Finding people who are really well versed in what they do, experienced in a specific niche, it's invaluable to companies. And I know you it's the same thing with you. So
absolutely.
The whole point of this is to try to make sure that people understand that cross promotion doesn't mean that you're promoting someone else at your expense.
Absolutely.
And it can actually turn out to be better for you because if you provide a referral that actually saves your client time, money, effort, then they're more likely to refer you to other clients. And in this business, when we're talking about entrepreneurship, where you're not actually selling a tangible product,
absolutely,
then word of mouth is the most invaluable reference that you can get.
Yeah.
Well, it was lovely. Thank you so much for taking the time today. I really appreciate the help that you've given me today and the help that you're going to give Janelle for helping with this. Thanks for joining us. If you like what you see here, please like, share, comment below, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Remember, we're not giving legal advice here. We're just sipping wine and talking IP.